Are you ready to move like this? Then you have come to the right place, my boy. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Fantaseason, aka Fanta, and if you're an OG, you might even know me as Imagine Slaying. And I don't know if you guys know this, but rather saying, do you want to move like this? I ask you guys if you guys are ready to move like this. That is because today I'm going to be coming at you boys with the long-awaited dribble tutorial. And yes, before you guys come into the comments and you're like, Fanta, what about that L2 cancel? I've been in your comments begging you for the L2 cancel tutorial. I will be showing you guys how to do the L2 cancel in this dribble tutorial, but I can't take too long on it because it is very confusing. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. And if you guys pick it up, you pick it up. If you don't, if this video gets to 1,000 likes, I will make a whole video dedicated to the L2 tutorial where I show you guys exactly how to do it, show you exactly what it looks like when you're doing it too early, holding it too long, not doing the moves correctly. I'm gonna get you boys right. Leaving that video, you 100% will know how to L2 cancel. I've seen some of these other L2 cancel tutorials, and I'm gonna be honest, if I didn't know how to do it, I would be lost. So I understand why you guys have been coming to me. But without further ado, let's get straight into that Gatorade facility and let's get straight into this dribble tutorial. Now that we are in the Gatorade facility, let's get straight into it. Let me break down something very simple that is probably gonna be confusing if you guys don't already know. Like my L1 and my L2 are swapped. So in this dribble tutorial, as you can see, when I hold L1, I go into the post. As you can see, I'm posted up, I'm in the paint, I'm posted up. If I hold L2, that's how my icons come up, right? Or like, however, you could check takeover by doing this. But if you guys are curious on how to do that, all you have to do is click your middle button once, go into your controller settings, go all the way down to controllers, custom button assignments. If it's off, it's probably gonna look like this. You wanna click this on, and then if you wanna customize anything, you can switch whatever with your controllers. So if you're like a Call of Duty player, you wanna jump with your right stick, you can do that. But me personally, I have my L1 and L2 flip because that just feels comfortable for me when I'm playing defense and like when I'm L2 canceling, because I'm going to show you guys how to do that in this video. First things first, with this tutorial, let's get into the basic moves. Now, if you guys, once again, don't have these sigs on, you are not going to get these same moves. So make sure you go and watch my sigs video. It will be linked in the description, but that is very mandatory. You guys need to have these sigs on for you to really understand what I'm showing. But if you cannot get these sigs, you can still kind of keep along on how to trigger animations and probably use these same animations with your own sigs, you feel me? As you guys can see, to do this Trae Young, you want to hold your right stick, you want to hold your right trigger, and you're just going to flick your right stick to the right, left. If you do it consecutively, you get this long cross into like a kind of crab move. But this is honestly most useful for people who do this. Like, this is with the L2 cancel. If you're watching it right there, you can see that I'm running left, right super fast. I'm canceling it. Now, this is without L2 cancel. This is the speed I would do it at. And now this is with L2 cancel. So that's what you're going to be using your Trae cross for. Once you learn down the L2, once you get the L2 cancel down, that's what it's going to look like. If you don't have it down, it's still a very effective move, you know? So now let's get into the next move, which is the snatchback. Everybody's been abusing this move. As you guys can see, it creates a lot of space. You can also L2 cancel into the snatchback. If you're watching, I'm holding L2, weight off the first dribble, and I'm snatching back. Now, if you guys do not know, L2 cancel has been in the game for like 2-3 years now. Last year, I did it super fast. I'll have Bodak put a little clip into this video. W Bodak, everybody say W Bodak in the comments so I know that you guys have made it this far. I will have Bodak show you guys exactly what it looked like last year, and you were able to cancel out of your animations with the L2 cancel. You cannot do that this year. You're gonna have to wait till you're out of your first dribble. If I try to cancel the animation, it's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna, as if I never L2 canceled. As you guys can see, I'm L2 canceling, I'm doing it too early. It's not giving me anything. Now let's say I wait till that first dribble. Now you see it's instantly stopping me. So you're timing your flick. You can hold the L2 as if you were canceling it from last year, but do not flick your right stick out of the L2 cancel until your first dribble is complete. You're probably going to be finding yourself making that mistake when you first start doing it. And if you are holding it too long when you're doing your L2 cancel, you're going to get put into the post. So let's say I hold the L2 too long while I'm trying to L2 cancel out of this move. You guys see it puts me into the post, and I cannot speed boost out of that move, and that is because I'm holding L2 too long. Now, I already told you guys that I wasn't going to stay too long on the L2 cancel, so that's out the way. You guys are going to see me do it throughout this tutorial. That is how you L2 cancel. That's a calm, nice, calm explanation of how to do it. If you get confused, video gets to 1,000 likes, I will be showing you guys exactly how to L2 cancel. I will literally take 10 minutes straight breaking down how to L2 cancel and whatnot. Now let's get into what you do out of this snatchback. After you do the snatchback, which is hold right trigger down, flick down with your right stick, you can flick down twice and you will trigger your behind the back. I personally, actually, if you do watch that YouTube video, you're gonna see that I have James Harden behind the back on. At the moment, I have Murray behind the back, and that's how it pulls you further, but you're more prone to get ripped. So you can do this, pull straight down into the behind the back. Once again, while you're holding right trigger the whole time, hold R2, straight down, behind the back. That's gonna be your simple go-to as a guard. When you're working the screen, this is very effective. Now let me show you another variant you could do with your normal Steve Francis, right? Now, to do the Steve Francis move, which is just another variant of the combo I was showing you, it's no R2 down, straight left, right, left, right. As you guys can see on the controller, I personally am in a habit of flicking it diagonally up, but you can still trigger it from doing it straight across, or you can just do your between the leg. You can do it with the between the leg as well, which is diagonally down to the opposite ball hand, no R2. And if you do it with R2, this is the move you're gonna be getting. You're gonna get like this little gather, which you can run out of too, and is a good speed boost, but I feel like that's just harder to activate every time. I just do it on accident. It's the same thing as Trae Young. So now we know how to do the snatchback, we know how to do the behind the back, we know how to do the Francis, and we know how to trigger our between the legs. Let me show you guys the move, the whole point I was getting into when I started bringing up the Steve Francis. When you're working the screen, right, because right now we know how to do this behind the back. Flick down, then down again. You don't have to do down twice, but I think it's just easier, so that's what I do. So now let's say you're working the screen and you're trying to get across the screen. If I down and down again and I'm trying to get to the right, it's gonna bring me left every time. This is where your Steve Francis comes into the play. So now I'm doing down, left, behind, down, left, and then you can't do down again. You're gonna actually have to do your behind the back. So down, left, behind the back. Now I'm to the right side of the screen. Now let's say if I wanted to, let's say the ball's in my right hand and I wanted to do this and get to the left side of the screen. So let's say the pick is on the left side of the screen. R2, down, no R2, Trae Young, and then the behind the back. So to do this behind the back by itself, sorry, I showed you guys how to do it out of the snatchback. To do it by itself, you want to hold R2 down and you want to flick diagonally down to the opposite ball hand. So as you guys can see, look at the controller. R2 down, opposite ball hand. R2 down. So if it's in your right hand, you're going to be holding R2, opposite ball hand to the left. If it's in your left hand, you're going to be doing opposite ball hand to the right, like so. Shout out to YT La Reed on YouTube. I'm not even sure if that's actually his YouTube, but I'm recording this tutorial live and he just joined the Gatorade, so now he's getting the rebounds. The chat is hyping him up. They love that he came to plug himself. It is what it is. Go subscribe to him, I guess. Do what you need to do. Now that I've showed you guys that little combo tutorial, let's get into the more useful moves. As you guys may or may not know of, there is a super good move to grab your defenders this year called a fat stop. People call it a fat stop, just the guy who made it, his name is Fat Baby. But this move is super effective and it gets you crabs a lot. Now, see, you're flicking diagonally down to the opposite ball hand, but you're not just flicking it down. If you're just flicking it down, you might not get the move. You might just stand there and you're gonna look. See, it didn't activate. That's because I did it too fast. When you're flicking down to the opposite, diagonally down to the opposite ball hand, you are going to need to hold it with the flick down. And I'm gonna get this. You could do this on a center build. You could do this on a lock build. You could do it on your PG. This move is very effective and you are gonna want to have it in your bag. It's also very annoying because if you don't flick it down to the right angle, you could get stuff like this. Let me show you an example right here. So now let's say boom. See, I put my shit too far down. Now I'm not getting the normal fat stop. So make sure you're doing diagonal down to the opposite ball hand while you're running forward. You have to be running forward. You cannot do it while running to the left or right. You're just gonna get odd animations. You have to be running somewhat forward, opposite down, but make sure you hold it. That is your fat stop. Let's get into this misdirection. You want to hold your right stick down, and now you know how we're doing this behind the back, y'all, like this. You know how we're doing that variation? This time you're gonna do right stick down to your opposite ball hand, so to the left, and with your left stick you're going to want to do it same ball hand. This is gonna trigger a misdirection. So without my left stick, opposite ball hand, it looks like that to the when I'm doing it, right? So now let's say I want to do a misdirection and the ball's in my right hand. R2, right stick down to the opposite ball hand, and left stick to the same ball hand. And that's going to trigger your misdirection. That's what this move is right here. Now you could cross out of this move by simply just pushing your left stick to the opposite ball hand, like this. So let's say I do a misdirection with the ball in my left hand. So once again, right stick, R2 down, right stick down to the opposite ball hand, left stick to the same ball hand. Now I would run out of this to the left there to the opposite ball hand, and that's how you're gonna get this cross. It does have a little bit of a load up, but it honestly is a good move because with the L2 cancel, watch this, I can snatch out of it and it's honestly super glitchy. So to show you guys, it would look something like that. Now it's not too much space, but it's just something to keep them honest if they bite on that first misdirection cross. If you snatch out of it with the L2 cancel, it looks like that. You get your shot off. And now, if you guys are thinking to yourself, damn, this guy's looking a little chicken. I do have my best 3 jump shot videos as well that I have dropped on this channel. So go ahead, watch that video, get your jump shot right if you haven't been hitting. And I found a new jump shot recently that I've been loving. So I'll show you guys that jump shot as well coming up in the near future. Now let's get into the next part of this dribble tutorial, which is super simple but very important, which is going to be your quick stop. Now, what do you mean by quick stop, Fana? You guys are probably doing something like that. I even mess it up sometimes myself. But your quick stop is you're gonna be shooting off your first dribble, letting go of everything, and you're gonna be shooting like so. This is very important, especially in this game where you can get gathers, you're missing, and your shot's kind of slow, the ghost contest is annoying. Quick stopping is gonna be your bread and butter out of all these moves. So let's say I'm comboing up like this. Boom, I quick stop off the first dribble, green. Now let me show you guys exactly what will go wrong if you're doing this wrong. So now let's say you're taking too long to shoot out of your quick stop. It's no longer a quick stop. You see how it gives you that like kind of gather? Which is nothing is wrong with this. If you have the time to completely stop and get your shot off like that, you can do that. But now if you want to get it off quick off the screen, you see the difference? See how I'm instantly stopping? Now this move is best with the Trae Young move that I have showed you guys. This move right here, quick stopping is best out of this move right here this year because you can honestly start shooting before the ball even gets to the first dribble damn near. Like as you guys can see, if you look at the controller right here, I'm shooting off of this damn near before the first dribble even goes down, and I'm still getting instantly stopped into a fade. Now let's say you enjoy R2 fading out of that move. The quick stop is so set up with the Trae Young cross that you'll get a fade. There we go. Sometimes you get the fade, but sometimes you will get this little hop step when you try to shoot out of it. It just happened before. I can see if I can try to trigger it again. But if you try to fade right out of it, sometimes it'll accidentally think you're trying to quick stop and it'll throw you into a hop jumper. So make sure you wait. If you want to fade, you have to wait out that first dribble. But if you don't want that fade and you honestly do want a quick stop, once again, right off that first dribble, let go of everything right there. I didn't do it in time. That's why I got the fade. Huge disclaimer, after you guys get used to doing this quick stop, you're gonna want to try to start doing it out of your other moves, right? So if I try to quick stop out of my Steve Francis, I can't just hold square directly. You gotta let yourself kind of stop off the first dribble. Like, see how I let go of everything, stop. It does the little load up, or what you could say a gather, but it's very necessary. You need to wait off the normal Francis if you want to quick stop and shoot off the first dribble like that. Now, once again, off your Trae Young, you don't have to wait. You can instantly shoot it off the first dribble and you see it snapping me into a jump shot animation. That is how you quick stop. The last couple moves I can honestly say are the combo moves. I don't use these much, but as you guys can see, that is your combo move. I have Stephen Curry on right now. I don't use these much, but I mean, I thought I'd just show you guys how to do it anyway. So hold right trigger down and you want to flick left to the right super fast like this. If you do it too slow, it's going to give you this move that I showed you guys earlier when you just do your Trae cross and back to the same side. It's going to give you the little crab move, but if you do it fast, it will, damn, you have to do it really fast for it to activate and give it to you like that. So once again, R2, opposite ball hand, same ball hand, and it will throw you into your move. Now that you guys know how to do this normal breakdown, just flicking up once with without any R2. If you guys want to activate your aggressive breakdown this year, you're going to want to hold R2, flick straight up once, and this is my aggressive breakdown. Once again, I don't really use these moves. I could see how like I could kind of use it like that, you know, or maybe even dribble out of it with some of the moves that I just showed you guys. But I personally don't do those moves, so I can't really give you guys any combos or breakdowns out of those moves, but I can show you guys how to do it. Now, I think the only thing I haven't showed you guys how to do is your normal front misdirection. So now I showed you guys the behind the back misdirection, right? Like this, you guys would normally, without the left stick, it would look like this, your normal behind the back. But now when you do left stick, same ball hand, this is your misdirection once again. It's the same thing while front. So you see, this is my front Trae Young. This is a Trae Young. This is what I was showing you guys how to L2 cancel out of. You can run left, right with it, but now you can misdirection with it forward. So let's say I do that Trae Young, once again, left stick, same ball hand, and you guys are gonna see I get this animation. All right, now I don't really run out of this move. I don't do this move much unless I'm just honestly throwing it to combo with my moves. As you guys can see, like, it activates, but I don't ever like run out of this move at all. I don't really see the importance in it. I mean, I guess if you can sprint out of it like that, kind of like the misdirection, but I don't really do that move much. I feel like the load up makes it kind of slow, so it's kind of useless, you know? So I don't really do that, so I just honestly use it to combo up. With all that being said, I'm pretty sure I give you guys honestly kind of the ground base level of dribbling in NBA 2K24. Let's go over everything so far. I showed you guys how to do your snatch, how to do your behind the back, how to do your snatch, cross into the behind the back to work the P&R, right? Because the plucks are bad and the bumps are super strong. So I showed you guys that. Showed you guys how to do your Steve Francis, which you can L2 cancel out of. So let me show you guys also for my L2 cancel heads. Boom, I'm doing normal Francis and I'm L2 canceling off the first dribble. That's not as good this year as it was last year, as you guys seen from the clip that Bodak showed of me dribbling in 2K23 with the L2 cancel. That used to be really good. It's honestly just best with the Trae Young like this. That's gonna be your best L2 cancel. Also, I did not show you guys or tell you guys about this. If you try to L2 cancel in the midi, you're just gonna get put into the post right away. So you can only L2 cancel from the 3-point line. If you try to do it from the midi, it doesn't work. But your Trae Young L2 cancel looks like that. That's honestly the best way to use your L2 cancel this year. Or you can honestly, let's say I wanna L2 cancel into a snatch. I'm Trae Youngin', I'm sprinting out of it, I'm holding L2, wait for that first dribble, I'm snatching back, and you could pop your defender or shoot on the same side of the screen. So now that I've broken down everything, we have our behind the back, we have our misdirection, we have our Steve Francis, we have our front misdirection, we have the combos to it. Obviously I will be dropping a full advanced dribble tutorial for my guards out there. See, now when I say guards, I'm talking about you want to be the best in your friend group. Everybody has probably watched this tutorial already. Everybody knows how to do the simple moves. you're ready to get a little bit more advanced, you're trying to really break down defenders, or maybe even get into the competitive scene, we'll be giving you guys an advanced dribble tutorial if this video hits, once this video hits 1,500 likes. So once again, we have our L2 cancel for 1,000 likes on this video, and I have you guys with an advanced dribble tutorial with 1,500 likes. Once again, YouTube, I am actually streaming this whole tutorial live. They are asking me to 1v1 this guy to kind of show you guys how the moves look in person or in action. So I'm going to give you guys that for the end of the video special. The chat is asking for it. They are wanting it. This is a bonus clip. I want you guys to comment down right now who you guys think is going to win this 1v1. I am not going to edit this. If this guy busts my ass, I will show him busting my ass in my YouTube video. My chat really wants to see it, so that's what's gonna go on. They're chanting go Reed, tee up Reed. They want to see Reed win. So I'm about to start a 1v1, and let's see exactly how this plays out. Is he playing? Come on, Lil Reed. Come on, Lil Reed. Come on, Lil Reed, play some dick. Oh, there he is. There we go. Or that's weird. That's weird. I'm not gonna take any layups. That was kind of weird. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take threes only for the content. He's just letting me shoot. Okay, go crazy, Reed. I missed. Come on now, Reed. Oh, nah, he's moving. Hey, 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 hey. Dale. Dale. Oh, I'm there though. I'm there though. Sorry, I'm gonna have to do this to you. You're not gonna step up. I will green that motherfucker. YouTube, I don't think Reed wants to work. He's just dropping into the paint. He's letting me shoot. I think he knew what this would have looked like after seeing that tutorial. I don't think he wants none of these problems, so I will just go ahead and knock these jumper down. This is very anticlimactic. The chat isn't really messing. Oh, he stepped up. Hold on. Never mind. He's still just letting me shoot, fellas. So we will be wrapping up this 1v1. Let me know if you guys predicted the score correctly. I'm thinking this is... Oh, hold on. Hey. Okay, Reed. Okay, Reed. He told me to stop talking like that. Sadly, chat, I am like this. I am like that. So it don't matter if you wanted to step up and play some D. So I still think it's going to be 21-0. I think he's playing a little bit of D now. Oh, hold on. Hold on. He reaching at me now. He reaching a little bit. Oh, I messed up my quick stop. It's okay because you guys are watching one of the best. And my jump shot is chicken. So when I do mess up my quick stop and I don't directly shoot off that front fade, I'm still going to green that mug. And to show you guys the fade, to really get him up out of here and confirm the score, it is 23-0. W YouTube video. Let me know if you guys guessed the score correctly. I personally was thinking 21-0, but this was 23-0. Subscribe to YT_LaReed. He did rebound for today's video, so show him love. I did have to bust his ass. I don't know why chat wanted to see me 1v1 him so bad. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Like I said, actually, let me know right now in what order you guys want to see these videos next. I have gameplay with Agent 00. I have gameplay with Plaqueboy Max numerous times. I have gameplay from when I played with Kai Cenat. I have gameplay from a 5v5 tournament where I beat professionals. I went against literal NBA 2K League champions, and I beat them in NBA 2K24. So let me know in what order you guys want some of those videos. Or number 5, if you guys want a shooting tips video first, let me know what order you want these videos, and I will come through for you guys. I promise. It's your boy Fantasy Season, aka Fana, and if you're an OG, you might even know me as Imagine Slaying, and I'm out. Peace. Mwah.